Alright guys, welcome back. So let's have a look at SoundHound stock, SOUN, $15. So this is pretty much the level I was anticipating this name to trade at these levels, to have at least to find some sort of a resistance. So this $15, I think it came from the last time where, so if we go back to the beginning of the IPO days of a stock, if we go far left to 2021, or when it was it, 2022 May, this was the highest closing price for SoundHound. So that's where the $15 strike came. The highest traded $18.14. Okay, so this is the resistance. I was watching, and I'm still watching this level as a sort of a resistance right here to probably chop around. But if it gaps up, and if it there are a few scenarios I'm going to be watching for this stock. So very first one would be it just keeps going. Okay, it will gap up, it will keep going until it hits probably 20, maybe even 22, and then flushes 30% or so, 25% intraday, something like that. Pretty large move to the downside. Or it will just pull back here, or just chop around here, hover on these levels, and then it does break out slower towards $18 and pushes higher. But if you guys are not familiar with this name, well, this company, well, there are 260 employees. Market capitalization of the stock, it's a mid cap at this point, $5.5 billion. This is the revenue, 7 million 2019, 13 million, 21 million, 31 million 2023. They made 45 million for the whole year. Okay, for the whole year. And of course, very recent quarterly report, almost double-digit jump. You can see the growth. I mean, when company is reporting these tiny bit of revenues and they still are not profitable, I mean, this is normal, okay? So another thing I wanted to mention is, I mean, okay, so fundamentally, yeah, does not make any sense. Yes, okay, we know that. But momentum, okay? Purely driven by momentum. Another thing I want to mention is they have 370 million outstanding shares. And this stock at the moment trading, I mean, last 2 days of a squeeze, it was trading with very large volume. So in last 2 days, it traded more than its total float. So you can say entire float was just flipped. But looking at the chart, you can see this is volume 200 million in 2 days. It like 5th of December, almost 200, and then 218 million on Friday. This is how much it traded. Average volume for this stock is usually 4 or 5 times less. So this is for those people who trade options like I do, where you are net buyer and you're not seller at all. This is causes implied volatility to go up very large, and ideally, I mean, on average, this stock has less than $1, around dollar average true range. So it doesn't tend to move $1.50, $3, and like this, like 10, 15, 30% back to back. Okay, but which means option contracts are pretty pricey. So yes, I have made a video saying that it's well, next level I would be watching $20, because before I was watching $10, 10 plus. It can hit that level. It can even surpass that level. It would put the stock at a pretty higher valuation. But you need to understand the fact that if you're trying to play these premiums for a flipping sake, I personally prefer them to be closer to the money, because I don't want to be holding far outside of the money calls where the stock could just take a rest and move within its range, and volume decline and premiums will decline crazy. Another risk I'm watching at the moment for this stock is it could be the opportunity for the company to file an offering and just raise funds, take advantage of the elevated stock price, and maybe dump, I don't know, 500 million or something like that. They can raise 300 million, 500 million. This is my just speculation again. This is not a factual news. I'll be keeping an eye on the SEC filings. So far, I'm just seeing last Friday pretty much. There are a lot of insiders dumping, taking advantage of this. You can take a look at it. If you use Finviz, which is a lot simpler platform interface to take a look, and you can go back down, you will see that insiders have been net sellers, and it is very important to keep an eye on SEC filings on where smaller cap stocks that move from $3, $4, $5 levels to like this 15, 16, 20 even, and not get sucked into this premium, high premium. So this is what I'm watching for this stock. I'm still bullish, but I'm not trading it. I don't have a position in this stock, but let's see what happens next week, and then we'll go from there. Take a look at the option activity. But today I can just mention this total put to call ratio that came in as of Friday, or 340,000 calls traded and 222,000 puts traded, and it was pretty mixed. You can see most of the puts, 50% of the puts are pretty much sellers. They sold those puts to collect premiums, and calls far outside of the money calls could be sells as well. But I'm very, very cautious when it comes to trading options with these names. And for me, it's pricey. That's why I'm going to be waiting for this name to either move very fast and then flush down, or chop around, kill some premium, and then have another leg move up to the upside. But so far, this stock is above all of its moving averages. So 5-day moving average right here at 11.26, and you can see 20 days way up here at $8. So that's the video for SoundHound. Hope you guys having a good weekend. Thanks for watching. These videos are not a financial advice, purely for entertainment purposes only. Thanks for watching. Take care. Peace.